Now to Canada, where horrors from a different era have returned to haunt the country. Another mass grave of children has been unearthed, school children. And this is the third one since May. 182 unmarked graves have been found in British Columbia. More than 1,000 mass graves have been found in Canada. The findings have led to an angry backlash. But neither the Justin Trudeau government nor the Catholic Church wants to take responsibility. Here's a report.
The Indigenous communities of Canada are living a nightmare on repeat. In recent weeks, more than 1,000 unmarked graves of their loved ones have been found. Another 182 graves have now been discovered at former Indigenous schools, the third such find since May. The remains are believed to be of students between 7 to 15 years old. Some bodies were buried in shallow graves only 3 and 4 feet deep. They were found near Cranbrook in British Columbia, at the St. Eugene's Mission Residential School. From late 1800s to late 1990s, more than 150,000 Indigenous children were forced to attend residential schools. These schools were operated by the Catholic Church on the behalf of the federal government. These schools were a front for a forced assimilation campaign. The children were barred from speaking their language. They suffered sexual and physical abuse at the hands of school authorities. Many students disappeared. They are now being found in unmarked graves. The grim history has entered current politics. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is under pressure. The opposition is calling him inconsiderate. Indigenous community leaders and advocates are protesting. They want the government to cancel the Canada Day celebrations, insisting that Canada has nothing to celebrate. But Trudeau has turned down the idea. Instead, he is pointing fingers at the Catholic Church. He wants the Pope to apologize for what happened in Canada's Catholic schools.
I have spoken personally, directly, with His Holiness Pope Francis to impress upon him how important it is, not just that he makes an apology, but that he makes an apology to Indigenous Canadians on Canadian soil. I know that the Catholic Church leadership is looking and very actively engaged in what next steps can be taken.
The Vatican had refused to apologize. It is facing a violent backlash. 2 Catholic churches were set ablaze in Canada on Wednesday. In recent days, as many as 8 churches have been either destroyed or damaged in suspicious fires. Last week, a statue of Pope John Paul II was defaced outside a church. Red paint was smeared across the base of the statue. Canadian police have launched an investigation into all incidents. Canada is facing up to its brutal history. Violence should be unacceptable, but so should be any attempts to brush the state's culpability under the carpet. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.